Welcome back to reaction to Everton 3, Chelsea 0. An embarrassing performance away at the Hill Dickinson. Don't know how to feel watching that, to be honest. Embarrassing game of football. You know, you have to look at Rafinha. I think it's time now, isn't it? You know, it's been. You can't blame him though. He's out of his depth. You can clearly tell. He's not the right man for the job. He's not the right man to take us forward. I mean, where do you start with this game? Really, 3 embarrassing goals to concede. Again, it's an easy route down the middle from James Garner into Beto. Lob Sanchez. But even before that goal, the defence, so many players, I think I counted 6 players gave away the ball in the opening 20, 30 minutes of the game. Just constantly making mistakes. You know, when are we gonna? It's weird. I'm seeing a lot of Chelsea fans say, you know, we were too harsh on Maresca, but Maresca had the same problems. He did. You know, it was the right move to get rid of him. Probably not the right move at the time, but it was definitely the right move to make, because we're doing the exact same but worse under Rafinha. And I think that's why the Chelsea fans are looking at that Maresca sacking and going, that's not the right thing. But it was just a terrible result altogether. You know, you look at the defence, it's embarrassing. You know, you look at if never got Joao Pedro in the game. Palmer played well, but really, is he the man to? You know, it's just I don't know where to go. I really don't know where to go from here. You know, look at where we are as a football club. You know, we used to be as massive. We won the Champions League in 2021. Ever since then, it's been down fucking hill. And then you look back here again, where we did the preview, where I said it was a big 3 points, and it was meant to be a big 3 points, especially with the weekend that we've seen. Villa have won a massive game tonight against West Ham, which means now we are in a bad position. We're in a bad position where a lot of them mid-table clubs, like a Brighton, like a Fulham, are chasing us now, and this is the position that we're in. You know, we got Manchester City, who've just won the Carabao Cup. They're going to be high on confidence. Manchester United at home. Do you really think we can win there? Then Sunderland, Brighton, and you know, you look at the run of form that we have coming up. You don't see 3 points. I don't think any Chelsea fan would look at them running and go, that's a guaranteed 3 points, because it really isn't. It isn't, and this is where we're at now. Just disappointing looking at that as a Chelsea fan, and just looking at that performance, woeful. You know, it doesn't seem like them players care really about what position. Caicedo was terrible. Let's go from the goals, because that's where we're going to begin. You know, the first goal, straight through the middle, like Newcastle, like PSG did. Too many times this season, our midfield has been not there, non-existent. Non-existent is the word that I use. Well, 2 words technically, but you know, who gives a fuck? Caicedo and Latvia. I mean, Latvia played well. I thought Lavia was our best player, really, throughout the night. I don't know why he took him off. I thought he was. That's when it got even worse, when he took Latvia off. Caicedo, you're not really doing it for me at the moment. Ever since that Liverpool game, you've just been shit. Like, honestly, you just hit ankles. That's all you ever do, mate. And honestly, it's pretty bad. And then I thought Hato played well. I thought Fofana was woeful. I mean, that first goal, just no strength at all. Sanchez, he's knocked Sanchez's confidence, and I'm hearing that a lot, but it's facts. Dropped him for PSG, and now he's shocking. You know, you dropped his confidence for Philip Jorgensen, who's just a terrible goalkeeper, so we can't start him. But why drop him? You didn't need to drop Sanchez against PSG, and now you've completely knocked him. I mean, that second goal, it's a nothing. It's out of nothing, really. They weren't in a dangerous position, really, Everton. You catch that, you're 1-0. Maybe we can salvage a draw. But, just terrible. I'm sorry about these camera angles. My arm's hurting. But it's just terrible, terrible football under Rossinha. And, you know, Rossinha got it at full time. And then you look at the third goal, it's a worldie from Ndai. But the amount of... how easy it is to get in that position is the worry for me. Andre Santos came on, looked terrible. Like I said, taking off Latvia was a bad decision. I get you want to rest these minutes, but we're a different team without Reece James. And it's mental. It is mental. Maybe Reece James comes back after and we salvage something from this season, but the FA Cup's now bigger than anything. I think the players need to realise that. You know, that game against Port Vale is probably one of our biggest games of the season, really. A trophy to end this terrible season would be good. I have no words, honestly. Blue Co need to get out of the club. You know, Egg Barley and Todd Bowley are an embarrassment, honestly. You know, you see in Arsenal and Man City playing in the final today. It's where Chelsea should be. It's where we should be competing for every trophy. It's what we used to do all the time. You know, even under Poch, we were fighting for a trophy. We made it to the Carabao Cup final. We made it to the FA Cup semi-final under Poch. I know people look at that season and go, we were shit, we should have won against City at Wembley, but still we made it to Wembley twice under him. I know we lost the final, but still, we were competing, at least. Rossinha, it doesn't look like we're competing at all. I mean, we went to Arsenal and pretty much just sat back the whole game, you know, counter-attack. Rossinha's not the man to take us forward, and, you know, I think that we need to realise that. But then who would we bring in? Do you really think this football club this ownership will bring in someone that's better than Rossinha? They'll probably go for that fucking twat, what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name, but Gary O'Neill, that's it. They'll probably go for him because it's an easy option. And this is it for me, Egg Barley and Todd Bowley. You know, it's been going on for so long. Where Todd Bowley made himself a sporting director. Embarrassing because he thought we knew about football. Someone that doesn't know anything about football. The arrogance to make yourself a sporting director. Seriously. And then you've got, we were in I remember in 22-23, and Rory made the point on his YouTube channel. It's a very good point. We were so close to getting Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique said yes to Chelsea. And then we said no. He's not the right man. And then who did we bring in? Graham Potter. That's where this club is at, you know. They said no to Thomas Tuchel because they wanted to play a 4-4-3. Deep that. You know, this is how bad our ownership are. How bad they are. We could finish 12th this season. 11th. In and around them. It's very possible. With the running that we've got coming up, I mean, I seriously don't know where we pick up 3 points. I look at the group of players that we have. I look at the way they're playing at the moment. You know, he's bringing on Tosin as a way. He's bringing on Delap, who's just useless, you know. I mean, the thing is, I don't blame Rossinha. You know, you can tell he's out of his depth. You can tell he's not enjoying it. But the way he's wording it, you know, he's not blaming the players. He's really blaming himself, which I do feel for him in that sense because, you know, he's getting crap from Chelsea fans every single game. You know, and it's understandable, obviously. We're going to be frustrated because he's been going on for too long now. But you look at Rossinha, I do feel sorry for him. But at the end of the day, it's what you signed up for. You know, and is Maresca better than Rossinha? Obviously. But I don't think Maresca at the end of the season, I still think would be probably better in this position. Probably would have competed against PSG a lot more than Maresca. I don't agree he should have been fired. I've said this before. I believe he should have stayed till the end of the season and then you make your judgment. That's what I thought they were going to do. But clearly, but then again, Maresca was looking at other clubs. He was bending over for Manchester City. That's not acceptable as a manager. Not acceptable. I don't care what anyone says to me that Maresca, the minute you talk to another club, you're gone. You're gone, especially as a manager. How can you look at that man and go, you're the man to take us forward when he's already twerking for Man City? But then it's bringing in Rossinha, who He's not experienced. There's nothing on his resume that he deserved to get a chance at Chelsea. Nothing on his resume. This ownership needs to go. Blueco need to go. We're going to go over player ratings. We'll do this very quickly. Robert Sanchez, 1, shit. Cucurella, 2, shite. Did nothing in the game, really. Would just shop every now and then. Cut your hair as well, mate, you twat. Hato, I'll give him a 4 out of 10. I thought we did have some good moments. And you can tell there is a player in Hato. He's the only one that we've signed that I look at and go, you're decent, apart from Joao Pedro, obviously. But I'm talking about like that underrated. There's a player in Hato, you can tell, and we need him. Fofana, 1, shit. Fuck off, mate. You're meant to be the experienced one as well. You're meant to be the experienced one, the one that costs 80 million. Get the fuck out, mate. Right back, who played right back? So I don't even remember, don't even want to remember. Gusto, just wank, mate, just wank. Honestly, there's nothing, he does nothing, he has no threat. He has no threat going forward. You see Reece James, every single time he picks up the ball, you're thinking, tell you what, we're going to get something here with Reece James on the ball. When Gusto comes on the ball, mate, he's a fashion model for the France team. I don't know how the fuck he gets picked. And I don't know how he gets picked for us either. He played Joshua Chimpong. He would do way better than him because he's wank, Gusto is. He's a fashion model. He dresses well. He gets in the picture for France. That's why he gets chosen. Fucking wanker. So yeah, 2 for him. The only reason I give him 2 because he didn't do as badly as Fofana and Sanchez. But fuck me. Latvia, I give him a 6. I thought he was the best player on the pitch by a mile. His forward passing was very good, and I thought defensively he actually did do all right. Caicedo, 3. I think we really need to start talking about him because he's been wank. Cole Palmer is a number 10, 5. I do believe he did shop a bit, but it's understandable. Enzo Fernandez did literally steal a golden moment for him, but he did have some good moments in the game. That flick to Joao Pedro, where Joao Pedro really should have done better. You know, there is a player in Palmer, we know that. I think he's just frustrated with who he's playing with. Neto, 2, again, just doesn't run in. He doesn't run into anything. It's like he's run into a brick wall. He just doesn't know where he's running to. Funny that, brick wall behind me. Joao Pedro, 2. Could have done way better with a couple of his chances. And really, I don't blame him. No, we didn't really get him into the game. And then who played left? Yeah, that's it. So I probably forgot someone. Do you blame me? Esteval came on, done really well. Sorry, there's a fox crying. That'll be me when I get in bed tonight. But Esteval came on, done really well. Give him a 7, and I know that's very high, but it's just because of what he did at full time as well. Going over to the Chelsea fans, you know, Esteval, I feel so sorry for him, man. He's such a good player. We don't deserve him. We really don't deserve him. He's so good. Liam Delac came on 1, mate. I'll give him a 0 actually because he's a cunt. And then Tosin. To be fair, Tosin didn't do bad when he came on. I give him a 3. He didn't do terrible, but it's just bad, man. We should not be losing to Everton, you know. But anyway, 2-week break now. England, Uruguay. Hopefully, it'll be going to be interesting for that because definitely England. Seeing them against Uruguay is definitely going to be interesting to see how Thomas Tuchel plays. Seeing a couple of people for England. Hopefully Palmer can get some confidence for the England squad and helps us out. So definitely, and then Japan, and then we're back to Port Vale where I'll do a preview for that. In a massive game that will be, and then it's the run into the end of the season where will we finish. I'll tell you what, I'll do a little prediction now to where Chelsea will finish. I think we finish 9th. You're looking at the teams around us, you look at the games that we've got coming up. I don't see anywhere where Chelsea get 3 points. Obviously, they probably will against Forest, maybe at home. A game like that, maybe, where we just nick a 3 point. Obviously, Chelsea will win a game until the end of the season. We know that. I hope. But we will. But yeah. Arsenal bottle jobs. Just wanted to say that. I know you guys lost to Manchester City. Hopefully, that is things to come. But I'm still looking at my football club more. I care about my football club and I want this club to be back where it should be. You know, it's just disappointing that ownership can just take over a football club and pretty much rip the life out of it. And that's the most heartbreaking thing. That is. I know there's been things going on that we're cheats and everything like that. it's not about that. It's more of the fact that there's so many. I don't pay money to go watch Chelsea, but there's some Chelsea fans that will pay their money week in, week out, and they watch that. They watch players that don't care. They watch a manager that doesn't have the resume. They see ownership talking as if they're the best in the world when we're not. We're not, and that is the bad thing. I hope I get my football back one day, my football club back one day. I really do. But yeah, forever Chelsea. Come on, you Chelsea, and yeah, have a good night, guys. Love and peace. Make sure you like and subscribe as well. We will keep on going. No matter how many views we get, we will keep on going. We keep on grinding. Eventually, we'll get there one day. So peace out, guys. Have a good night.